Welcome to the Wedding Chaplain podcast. I am so excited that you are here and that you found us, however you came to find us. We are really looking forward to the information that we're going to share with you in each and every episode. My name is David Anderson, and I am the Wedding Chaplain. I have been a minister for 30 plus years, and in that time, I have officiated over 1,500 weddings. So I'm at a wedding almost every weekend, and it is a passion of mine. And to be able to have that conversation with couples is a really important thing for me. I want to do two things whenever I'm working with a couple. I want to get them ready for wedding day, but I also want to get them ready for marriage. And that's the most important thing to understand, is that those are not the same thing. And so in the course of these podcast episodes, we're going to be going through a number of topics. We consider this sort of like boot camp. We want to get you ready. We know that you're 6, 7, 8, 12, 18 months out from your wedding, and there's a lot of things that you need to learn about. There's a lot of things that you want to think about. We want to push you. And so there's a number of different areas that we go. And one of the things that makes this podcast unique is that we are going to jump topics frequently, but all of it is going to come down to one very basic idea. These are things that you need to know to get you ready for marriage. So if you are one of my clients, if you're one of my couples, I'm excited to have you here. And this will be extra credit for you. Some of the stuff you will hear, obviously, in our meetings. But if you are not one of my couples, if you're around the country just stumbling onto this, we hope this is going to be beneficial for you. Anything that we talk about, anything that we offer as a resource is available at weddingchaplain.com. And if there's any way that we can help you, we'd love to be able to be of service to you. But some of the things that we're going to cover over the next few episodes, we try to get a vast array of topics and ideas. We have authors that are coming on. One of my favorite interviews, we did an interview with the authors of The Go-Giver Marriage. The Go-Giver books are extremely popular, and I had the opportunity to interview John and Anna Gabriel Mann a number of months ago, and just be able to share how they got to that story. They did a lot of business books, and then out of somewhere they decided we needed to do a book about marriage. And so it was an honor to be able to interview them. But we have other authors like Jeff Hamlin, Nancy Purpall, and I actually got a chance to interview Dr. Les Parrott, who is the creator of Symbis, which is one of the premarital tools that we use. It stands for Saving Your Marriage Before It Starts, and just a fascinating conversation with him. I get a chance to talk to some other officiants, and so I've had one of my own officiants on my staff came on. His name's Scott Carney, and another lady named Diane, who is she has her own podcast called Blonde and Ordained, and so she was a guest a few weeks ago as well. There are going to be times where I'm a guest on another podcast, and we'll take that episode and we'll load that up as well for you to hear on our platform. And we try to point you in other places that might be beneficial to you. We'll interview different wedding vendors. So I have DJs, I have musicians, people that own wedding venues, people that are coordinators, people like Victoria Deerdorf, Dana Yurkovich, and even my wife, Misty, came on. She is a day of coordinator at a venue near us. And so we try to have those conversations to give you a resource to be able to make the best decision in terms of budget, in terms of location for your weddings, things like that. I've had a couple of great conversations with photographers. The most recent one was a lady named Megan Gra, and another good friend of ours named Taylor Nervo. They share their experience in terms of photography. We even get into the nitty gritty. We had an interview a number of months ago with a good friend of mine. His name is David Burke. He owns a company called eWed Insurance. And just talking about that, just coming out of COVID, how do you insure your event in case something happens? But there are counselors. There are very practical do's and don'ts, things that you need to be thinking about to make sure that your day goes well, but also make sure your relationship goes well at the same time. And so we look forward to you joining us. We look forward to you engaging with us. If there's anything that we can help you with, again, visit our website, or you can email me directly at david@weddingchaplain.com. We look forward to taking this journey with you. Thank you so much.